Hi guys, so we're down at the coast, it's pretty windy, so I'm not sure how much background noise you're going to get, but as you know, I'm here predominantly to get mussels. We also pick up some seaweed and some other bits and bobs, but I think I'll do most of my talking to you back at the house because it's quite windy. So look down here, these are all mussels. These are little tiny baby mussels, thousands upon thousands of them, and as we go out there we'll find the bigger ones. This is the perfect time of year to come foraging for mussels. It's the end of the summer, so they put on weight through the winter, which will see them through the winter, and they'll start declining in weight in a month or so. So this really is the perfect time for mussel foraging. These are called periwinkles, and they're delicious. So here I am back at the car, and I've collected a load of mussels and periwinkles. I'll talk to you all about that back at the house when I'm preparing them. So to get you caught up on my day so far, I have had scrambled egg on sourdough toast for breakfast, just dry toast, and then headed straight out. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, you might be saying to me, hang on a minute, Carl, you said you needed to make pasta yesterday, as well as all those other things, to give yourself permission to go out. And you're quite right, and I let myself off the hook on that one, because my daughter, fingers crossed, is making me pasta dough while I'm out, using just flour and eggs. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of pasta, and I'm thinking I'll make a kind of seafood linguine type affair. I've also harvested 2 different types of seaweed. Again, I'll talk to you a bit more about that when we're in the kitchen. Now, if you live in the UK, I'm not sure if this is a global statement or not, so please check your geography. But I know that here in the UK, every single type of seaweed that grows on our shoreline is edible. So you can go out there if you live in the UK and be really liberal and try all the different things. Now, I've tried lots of different types of seaweed in the past. I haven't found any that's really blown my mind, and I think a lot of it might be down to my preparation. So I'm going to try it a few different ways today when we get home and see how that works out for us. I have made seaweed crisps before, which are quite nice. And I think some seaweed crisps this month could be super handy because they're going to have that salty, snacky flavour that are going to be awesome. Now on the way here I also spotted a woodland that looked just prime for a little bit of mushroom foraging. So if I've got time, I'll see how the traffic is. I'll stop there on my way home as well. But otherwise I shall see you back at the house. So I've just pulled into a car park next to a beautiful woodland that I'm going to have a really quick look round for some mushrooms. But first, I'm going to have a packed lunch in my great white shark lunchbox that I borrowed from one of my kids. And this is a typical example of when I'm usually out, I would stop and pick something up. But I've got, bless her. So I made the lunch, but my wife put an ice pack in there for me. So I've got some homemade sourdough crackers, some salad from the garden, some goat's cheese, and an apple. That'll do me. So I found a really good wild edible mushroom, the charcoal burner, and I'm going to harvest a few of them, but I'm not going to talk about them very much in this video. I'm going to make a separate video about those, and I'll get that up in the next day or two. So yeah, I'm going to harvest some of these and get home. So I've just got home, and I've got the sourdough out the fridge, which has been proving in the fridge while I've been gone. That's about to go in the oven. I've got a bag full of goodies in here. Seaweed and mussels and winkles. I've got some chanterelle mushrooms. I also found some charcoal burners, but they were just too badly infested with maggots and bugs. I couldn't harvest them, unfortunately, but I've also got a couple of boletes. So I made a couple of mushroom identification videos, which will be coming out, I don't know, maybe before this video, maybe after, I don't know, but over the next few days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the shellfish purging in some water, and I'm probably going to do something with those tomorrow. And I'm probably going to do the same with the seaweed because time is ticking on. My daughter, I've got back, and my amazing daughter has made me pasta from just flour and eggs, and she's written down the recipe that she's used for me, and she's rolled it out. Look, how lucky am I? So I've got some pasta in there to try. What another great day. It's just going really well at the moment. I'm feeling really good, feeling really positive. I'm almost like, there's too much choice, there's too much food. Everything's going really well today and yesterday. You know, there's loads of things I want to eat more of. I want to eat more of my goat's cheese. I want to, you know, try some pasta. I want to eat more of the like the cheese and crackers today I had for lunch. I could have that more often. And I haven't even, you know, pancakes is another thing that I just haven't had to fall back on yet. And it's, yeah, it's just going really well. So what am I going to have for tea tonight? I don't know, I haven't given that any thought. Right, so I've made some decisions, and for dinner tonight, after everything I just said, I'm going to have pancakes. That's all I'm going to have, a few pancakes. I'm not that hungry. I had breakfast this morning. I had scrambled eggs on toast. Then I had that lovely packed lunch, my goat's cheese and crackers, and an apple. So yeah, I'm not actually that hungry. So I've been drinking an awful lot. I've been drinking 3 litres a day. And when I say a day, I mean until late afternoon. So from when I leave the house in the morning to when I get back, and you know, that bit of period of day in the middle that would be the working day, I've been drinking about 3 litres of liquid. And that's been a combination of water, fruit juice, and elderflower cordial, and it's going to be more and more water as the month goes on. I'm slowly running out of elderflower cordial. So on top of that today, I've had those 2 meals. I'm going to have pancakes tonight, and then that's going to do me. And then after that, after tea, I then switch over to my milk and honey, and that's going to be happening again. And that's kind of a routine I've settled into, and I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to every single day sitting down to that milk and honey drink. It's like genuinely really look forward to it, which is great. I've got my shellfish and my seaweed in a bucket because I want to purge the shellfish, so we'll be dealing with those tomorrow. I'll be cooking them almost certainly in just a really simple little bit of fat with some onions and garlic. That'll do, and then some water, and that'll make like a lovely stock. The only thing with that stock is, depending on how well I purge them and rinse them, it might be a little bit sandy, if you know what I mean. So I might not save the stock. We'll see how good it comes out. So that's going to be something that we do tomorrow, almost certainly. I'll also do the seaweed at the same time, and we'll go through all that with you. But from here on in, for the rest of the month, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a really short couple of minutes every day, unless I've got something interesting, exciting or different to bring to the table or show you or share with you like I did today. It's probably just going to be a couple of minutes rounding up at the end of the day, because what I don't want is for these videos to become boring. I don't want them to become, here's the same again, you know, this is the same as yesterday and the day before. So we'll see, you know, there'll be some that are 10 to 15 minutes long, like they have been thus far, when I've got things that I really want to get across. But other than that, they'll just be a short 2 or 3 minute video, I guess. I don't know, who knows, but you know, shorter for sure, of just me saying, right, here's how today went, and here's what I'm thinking. So hopefully that works. All of these things obviously are subject to change, and we'll just see how the month goes. But it's really important to me, I don't want this to become a boring repetition series. I don't want that to happen at all. So lots and lots to happen though still. Like I said yesterday, you know, we've got a freezer which has got loads of crayfish in. I haven't had pork for a day or two. Did I have pork yesterday, love? Oh, I had a bit of stew at lunchtime, didn't I? But none today. So today's going to be my first meat-free day, I think. and that's very unusual for me. And anyway, so yeah, there we are. I will speak to you all really soon. Please make sure, as always, you do all those good things. Press that like button. You can do that right now. There's nothing stopping you. It costs you nothing, and it does genuinely help me to build this channel. Also, leave me a comment down below, and if you're not already, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. So until next time, stay safe. Speak to you soon. Cheers.